And I'm really excited, really excited to introduce you the next speaker, coming also from USA, one of the top female leaders, well, definitely in USA, but I would also say throughout the world in Zinzino. And she's been with the company only for 4 years. She's achieved already crown level, and crown level in average you make around 12,000 euros per month. And she also has amazing amount, like the record amount of personal customers, over 650. So I'm so proud, I'm so excited to introduce you, Julieta Moreno. Welcome. Let's get you unmuted. Yes.
Thank you so much, Margus. I'm so excited. I'm very, very honored. I don't even want to speak after these great speakers. What a compromise. Well, Jacob, thank you. I have to thank you in public for everything you do. You're just amazing. And I don't think we could achieve anything that we have without all Jacob's work and attitude. And thank you very, very much, Jacob, in the name of all Zinzino and especially my team. And talking about Paul Clayton, oh my God, every time I hear him, I just go crazy. I get chills. I want to go yelling to everybody, you gotta take Zinzino. You know, you get so excited, and we're learning all the time. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story and why could I achieve in total over 1,000 customers. I used to work in a company where Paul Clayton was the developer. And I was in that company for over 9 years, almost 10 years. And that product was, you have no idea. It changed so many lives. Every testimony that you would ask me, if it could help with arthritis, with cancer, with lupus, with allergies, with whatever you name it, we had a testimony. So I was really in love with that product, and I was very disappointed with that company go broke, and I didn't know what else to do because I'm a health coach. So I'm always looking for the great product out there to improve your health. And then I was invited to meet with Orion in Florida. And I went over there and I sat with Orion, and I loved what I saw. He and Hilda and little Gabriel. And it was just the perfect, cute family that seemed very honest, very loving. And I fell in love with them from the 1 minute when, with the, you know, if I was going to work in another company, that for me, that's a key part. Because he seemed very honest. But honestly, he spoke great things about his product, and I was still in love with the other products. So it was kind of hard to believe that this product was as amazing or even more than the one that I had been working with. And then suddenly, you will not believe this. I was in a convention in Minnesota and an event, and I was sitting there, and they're launching the serum. And I said, great, now we have a serum, something for our face, you know. And then there's this man talking about the wonderful things about the serum, and I'm like, it's very aseptic, you know. Everybody says they have the best product in the world, right? No matter what company you go to, they're going to tell you they have the best product in the world. So, and then I was distracted, and then I realized the guy that was in front, no, wait, I didn't realize then. And I was like, because I need glasses. I don't have very good vision. I hate wearing glasses. But anyway, then we went to the gala that night, and I didn't have any team. I didn't have anybody. It was very weird because it was the first event in my life that I didn't go with 100 people from my team, and it was just me, the Mexican, with all American people, and they were looking at me like, who is this, you know? So I sit in the Mike Perry was wonderful. He just put me in this table. It was like the VIP table, right? Because that was like me, myself, and I. So I sit there and I'm talking to this very, very nice lady. and I'm just chatting with her, and she's adorable, and so I loved sitting there. And then I realized her husband, who's next to her, is the scientist behind all this. And so then I get excited, and then I realize it is Paul Clayton, the same scientist that developed my other wonderful product. And that minute, I was like, this has got to be God's sign, right? I mean, can you imagine the same person that developed the product that I was so much in love with is developing this product? So immediately that second, I just completely fell in love with Zinzino because I knew that everything that Paul Clayton said was true. Everything that Paul Clayton was developing was just had to be outstanding. And if Paul Clayton was working here, and if Paul Clayton was behind this, that there was just no doubt anymore. Then everything was just going to be amazing. So I started taking the product for about a year and a half. It's really hard for me to recommend something that I am not completely um, completely positive how it works and experimenting it myself. And I love the product. I loved it. I obviously I'm very healthy. I'm a health coach, so I didn't see a lot of changes or results in the first months or so, but I knew it was an amazing product. But I was going through a very, very difficult time in my life. I had just gotten divorced. My oldest son had gone to college. I was living in the United States with no family, no close friends, no, different country. And so I was very lonely. And then my son went to college, and then my daughter was going to college, and I was just devastated. I was crying morning and night every single day. And Julius Growing, who's my sponsor, um, he said, "I got you the new Prozac," and I'm like, no, I take no medicine whatsoever. He's go, "No, but this is natural, and you're gonna love it." And he sent me some boxes of Viva. They had just launched it, and he sent me 4 boxes of Viva. And as he goes, like, "You can share with some friends so that you see the testimonies." There's no way I'm sharing this with anybody. This is for me, myself, and I. So I took those pills. I was taking 2 Vivas in the morning, 2 Vivas in the mid morning, 2 Vivas mid afternoon, and 2 Vivas at night. And I was impressed. I mean, my life just completely changed. It's definitely the happy pill. I started to become happy again. And then I started to want it to do the business. And I've learned through all these years that if you want to be successful, you have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. You don't just want to be successful and sit down. You want to be successful and go all in and go all the way. And you have to give it all if you really want success as bad as you want to breathe. And then I learned a formula of success from one of the best networkers out there. And he said, the formula to success is highly developed skills plus highly developed character. Because this is a business of people. This is not a business of product or office work, or this is a business of people. So in order to inspire people, in order to set an example, in order to be followed by, you have to have highly developed skills in character, highly developed character. So I started working on myself a lot into that part. You have to work in your character. You have to work in doing simple things as daily disciplines like exercise, taking care of yourself, learning to love yourself more, be more self-confident, um, is spiritual work, intellectual work. I love when people told me, one of the leaders told me one day, garbage in, garbage out. So what are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you learning? Are you spending your time like watching stupid things on TV? I mean, I do watch stupid things too on Netflix. We all do. But you have to take your time also to work and read and start with your self-development. So that was something that that has helped me a lot during these years. That formula has been amazing. Also, I'm doing a 90-day run right now with my team because I'll tell you what happened. I started falling in love with the product so much. I mean, so much that I I wanted to share it with everybody. So out of the blue, I didn't even know. I go to the United States, to Minnesota, to in the United States, to an event, and I realized that I'm the first one to have 100 customers in the United States and Canada. So I'm very excited, and I get my $10,000 check. You know, and so I'm so super happy because if you haven't gotten that, you have to. You have to. You have no idea how excited it is to get. I don't know if it's 10,000 euros or what, but in the United States, it's $10,000, and you get your check, and it's amazing. And then I sat down with Dorian. I had lunch with him, and I said, "How many people is the person with most customers in Europe?" And I hope you're not in this room because you're gonna hate me. And he said 300 plus, and I said, "Okay, next time you see me, I'm gonna make more than that person." Um, so I went back home and I started working because I couldn't disappoint Orion. I had already opened my mouth. So I give you a clue, open your mouth and tell everybody your goals, because once you do that, you have to achieve them. You can't just stop. So open your mouth. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Okay, now I have to get to work. So I did. And then I got the 300 something and I was very excited. So I said, Andrew, Orion, okay, I did it. But Andrew, I don't know if you know Agulius Growing. Andrew is my sponsor. He's always pushing me. He's the best. I mean, he's always, okay, now go for the 500. I'm like, you're crazy. And so I said, why not? So I started going. And then I did the 500. And you might think like it's very hard, it's very difficult. But once you fall in love with the product, really, people just, some people say like, seems like you're in drugs. I don't know what you're taking, but I want that. I want to take that. You're always happy. You always have energy. You know, you look so healthy. You feel great. I really want to take that. So I think sharing the product from the bottom of your heart is the key. If you are not taking all the products and you're not in love with every single product, it's going to be a lot harder. So that's the first thing that I could tell you in order to achieve 600, 800, 1,000 customers. I've gone to 880. It's been my highest number. You know, some people cancel too, and some people, and then you replace them and stuff. And I'm trying to get to the 1,000, but 880, it's a lot of people. So I think that you have to be a product of the product. And I was telling you now, I did that pretty much without a team. I was so in love with the product. I didn't know anybody in the United States really who wanted to do the business. And all the people I knew that had done the business before are already in other companies and don't live in the United States. So it was very hard for me to build a team. So I focus on customers. I said, this is what I love, and I love the product. And I know that I can talk to anybody, and I know that every single person on earth needs this product. So I started doing the customer-based thing. But now I have accidentally, I have a team, because guess what? All those happy customers, which we call them Zinzino lovers, now want to do the business. And I'm like, okay, no, you don't want to do the business because I don't want to. No, I'm just kidding. So now it's like I don't have to go and look for partners. They're coming to me because they are so in love with the product. And my secret always was Zinzino for free. Zinzino for free. I think it's the genius thing that Zinzino has. That is just genius. You love the product, you recommend it to 4 people, you get yours for free. It's so easy. It's so simple when you really love the product. So that's how I grew so fast. That's how I really got multiplicating, you know, and because of the Zinzinos for free. So anyway, now that I have a team, I'm doing it, helping them achieve the same thing. And the first goal, of course, is the 25 customers. But I was recommending to be the first 5 customers to be themselves. so that they can get the first, at least the at least Balance Oil, Viva, Extend, Xenobiotic, and the Serum for yourself, because you have to take at least those products, in my opinion, and then you can share that. So you want your 5 products for free. So the first Zinzino, the first thing you have to do is get those 5 products Zinzino for free, right? And you have to hurry the first month so you don't have to pay them the next month. So if you do that, that's going to really bring you to the 25 customers as that, because you get your 5 and then you get 4 in each one. That's 20. So you get your 25 first customers. And then the real focus or the real goal is to go for 100 customers. And how are you going to do that? Like I said, go in Zinzino for free with every single one. I think the biggest error we make in our industry is not doing the follow-up. I don't know if you agree with me, but you got a customer, you finally have them, you have to finally enroll them, they finally get their product, and you forget about them because you're so focused into your new customers that you forget this customer. And with this new stage of staying home and doing business online, it's been great because I am working with my team, having product presentation every Tuesday night and Friday noon at noon. So it's easier for them to invite their prospects, or even some meeting, and then I give the presentation of the product, or Daniela, my partner, we have testimonies. It's very basic. It's only like 20 minutes, 30-minute presentation. But then we all give our testimony. Everybody in the room wants to buy the products. And if they're just taking Balance Oil, now they learn about, oh my God, my children, my kid, my son or my daughter has always been having problems, and I know she's gonna love. And then they start thinking, realizing, and then they start asking for more products and buying more products because they got the information. And I think that's worked a lot. That's been amazing with my team. And I have like 40 beautiful ladies in Mexico, in the United States, and they're all Mexicans, and they're all working so hard. And because, like I said, they joined my group, my team, just because they loved the product, just because they were already Zinzino lovers. I'm not getting anybody for the check. I'm not doing this business for the money. We all love the money. We all need the money. But the money is a side effect. We know our products don't have any side effects. And the way they asked me, if I take the Balance Oil, would I get a side effect? And I said, yes. What? Money. You can make a lot of money. Because if you love the product, you're going to share it, then you're going to want to join my team, and then you're going to make a lot of money. So yeah, Zinzino products do have a side effect. And but anyway, so we're decided to go to the 90-day run. I invite you all to go and do the 90-day run. So we're doing May, June, and July, and you decide which 3 months you want to do it. But just go all in and focus on having 100 customers. Imagine if every single person in your team has 100 customers and can make that $10,000 check, plus the check that brings having 100 customers. I think today we need to help people, not just only in their health, but in their economy, because we know what's happening with the world economy, and we have something amazing. So I don't know if my time's up. Marcus, I lost track of the time. I'm sorry, I'm Mexican. We talk a lot. And we're on Mexican time, which we have no clue.
I'll give you 3 minutes.
Okay, okay, thank you. I just get very excited, you guys. I'm just looking at everybody. I can't wait to go to Europe and meet you all in person. And every time I watch the events at live, I'm like, I wanted to be in Stockholm, I wanted to be in Bali, and I couldn't make it. And now that I can probably travel, is like, okay, we're not going anywhere. And I was excited because we're going to director trip, and I'm like Bali and Canary Island, and where's the next Mexico? I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're taking me home in the exotic trip. I mean, I'm excited because all my Mexican team are going to be there, and Mexico is amazing, but I wanted to go to Bali so bad. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably make friends with you, and then you invite me to your country so I can get to go to Europe. Um, anyway, I just want to finish with something that I learned in my career, which is amazing. And it says, and you have to write this down, don't look for the guy, be the guy. Because we are looking for someone who brings us 600 customers plus or 100 customer. Don't look for that person, be that person. So that's my phrase. Don't look for the guy, be the guy. And I think that enrolls everything that has to do with their business. And another thing that helped me a lot was if I had a camera and I was watching you every day in your activities in your business, would I be proud of you, of what you're doing every day with your business? Because sometimes people come and complain, they're like, I'm not growing, I don't have any customers. It's like, would I be very proud of you if I had a camera watching you 24/7? That's a good one. So anyway, I wish you all the great success. I know anybody can have 1,000+ customers, because if I could do it, you can do it. And it's just a matter of believing in yourself, but mostly believing in the product. There is no money can pay you that somebody coming to you and telling you, my mom is feeling better, my son is out of allergies, he can sleep, my mom can walk, my father is feeling so much better, and thank you. And the way people thank you for improving their family's health is just, for me, is my motor. That's what makes me get up every day wanting to work in this business, in the world, with the best company, with all the corporate, all starting from Orion and Hilda in the company. It's just amazing. So I wish you all the very best. I'm going to see you, like Jacob said, in 20 years from now. I'm still going to be here, and we'll be best friends. That by then we have already met. So thank you, Marcus, for everything. I'm very honored to be here, and stay safe.
Let's give big Zinzino applause to Julieta. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I love, you need to read all the comments there, because I think you made a lot of friends who are going to invite you in a lot of different countries. So you better pack it up.
See you in Mexico.
Definitely. Thank you, Julieta.